Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the HermitCraft Feed the Beast server. So I'm over here setting up my last and final hive with the valuable bees. There we go. Now we got all of these filled up and ready to go. This one's produced a bunch of drones. And yeah, these other ones just got to turn these rocky queens, or I guess rocky princesses, into the valuables. And we are good to go to start mass producing a lot of platinum, which will be awesome. Very interested in seeing how I can hook up some kind of a way to make the iridium automatically, or at least on demand. I don't know what we're going to do just yet, but either way, it should be pretty cool. Alright, so between last episode and now, like I said, I went ahead and I grew this other node over here. I made it just about the same as that one, and I encased it with glass for now. Probably don't need the glass at this time. We have very low flux or no flux at all. But as I was growing these trees, the flux went to high, and pretty much every couple of minutes I was spawning a wisp. Now, if you don't know, wisps spawn from those nodes, obviously, but they spawn in the exact direct center of the node. Let me see if I can find these goggles. There they are so we can see it. Yeah, the wisp spawn in the exact center of the node. So what you can do to prevent the wisp from going everywhere is, well, what I did here is I just made a 3x3 with the node in the exact center. And yeah, that pretty much contained all the wisps. They're just kind of like hanging out in the corners and things like that. So I don't think they ever despawn if the chunk is loaded. And this area right here is loaded from my chunk loader right there. You kind of see it. So yeah, I had to come through here, break a piece of glass, pull out my nano saber, just hit him a few times, kill him off, and then yeah, eventually there was no more flux here, so it just stopped spawning them. There's another way you can prevent the wisps from spawning. If you place a block directly where the node is, since this node is one block off the ground, I'd have to place a block floating one block off the ground, or maybe, you know, just place two blocks on top of each other, whatever. But if there's a block directly in the center of the node, it can't spawn wisps, which is good and bad. It's good because you don't have to worry about the wisps attacking you. It's bad because every time it spawns a wisp, it lowers the flux. So yeah, you kind of want it to spawn them, but letting them just go flying away kind of stinks too. But yeah, this is pretty good. This one is 1026 aura, and this one over here I think was like 1050. Yeah, 1058. So yeah, we are doing pretty good here on V for doing some Thaumcraft stuff. Now, I still haven't done any Thaumcraft stuff at all, so I think it's probably about time that I actually make my first wand. And I think it have to make a book called a Thaumcraft or something. Let's see. I had to make some more wooden pipes for those platinum bees. But let's go ahead and get this going. So I believe I need a shard. I don't know if it's any particular type that I need. Probably I should grab the one that I had the most of. Let's do an earth shard. Okay, I'm going to need a stick. And we can take one of those, and I believe I need a golden nugget. Gold. Let's take one of these, and I will do this. I believe it's a gold nugget. Is that right? That is right. Okay, so there's a wand of the apprentice. Alright, so now I am set. I am a certified Thaumcraftologist, or a thorough mage, or whatever they call that. Alright, so I believe the next step is I need a bookshelf. Do I have? Oh, I do have some. Good. Thank you, Miss Craft. So let's put one of these down. Now, I think I just hit it with the wand. Yep. Very simple. Okay, and that's a Thaumcraft. Very good. So if we look at this... Oh, it's already got some stuff in here. I thought this was going to be completely empty. Infused ore. Okay, so this just tells you about all the different Thaumcraft things. Aspects of magic... The aura, flux, yeah, good stuff here. And then I guess these are the things that you can make straight away. Alright, good. I'm going to have to know how to make tables, and arcane work table, crucible. I think on the old server, Tame the Beast, I'm pretty sure Unhost showed me how to make one of those. And I am actually wondering if I remember how to do that. So without any further knowledge, did Spoon just join? Oh, he did. Okay, so let's do iron. And I think I have to make just a cauldron. I think it's very simple to do. Okay, cauldron. And what else do I need? I know I gotta put water in that. I think I have to either light fire or put lava underneath it. If I remember correctly, this has been months ago. Do I have any? I have a lava capsule. That's not gonna work. Let's see. Is there lava pools around here? I think there might be. I don't remember if you have to do lava. It might just be fire underneath it. But I think when Unhost showed me this on the old Team the Beast server, we used lava, and I'm pretty sure there's a lava pool somewhere fairly close to here. So let's see if we can find that real quick. Maybe it was over here. No, there's a meadow. Oh, goodness. I know there is one close by. All right. Well, there is that lava there, but I don't want to take that. That's been part of that glacier for quite some time now. Maybe it was over here. I know that I took... Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, this was the lava I used originally when I first got here. Okay. So let's dump out this water somewhere. Yep. And... Whoa. Careful. Don't want to accidentally go into the lava. Okay, let's float down. Careful, careful. Awesome. Yeah, I used this lava, I think, when I was setting up the tree farm a while ago for the biogas engines because you need the lava for them to start up. Okay, so let's go. Man, these chunks are loading very slow. Let's go somewhere fairly safe from things burning. I suppose this should be okay for now. This is just going to be temporary. But let us do this. Ooh, why is there a hole here? What the heck? That's weird. I want to fill in that hole, actually. I don't want the lava going everywhere. Okay, so we'll do a block there and a block there. Awesome. So you put the lava down in a cauldron. Okay. Now I'm going to steal the water from here. I think that's all you have to do, and then you just click that with the wand. It's like I said, this has been months, so this might not work. Oh, was that it? Is that now? Yeah, that looks different, I think. Okay, very good, very good. So let me grab this chalice of infinite water, so I have more water. I've tried this before over at spawn. You can't use a chalice to put water in this thing. It'll just go right on top. Yeah, and I think that is it. I think that will do it. Just takes a few seconds for that to boil. Yep, and there it goes. And I think I take damage. Yeah. Okay, so that is hooked up. Very, very awesome. I'll just put some torches around just so I remember that's where it's at. Alright, so it's raining, but I don't really think it's raining. It's that stupid rain, maybe from the rainforest, but it's like client-side rain. Let me go to the nether real quick and come back. Alright, did that fix it? Maybe, I think. Yep, no longer raining. Very good. But yeah, these chunks are loading kind of slow. That's weird. Okay, so yeah, that's good. We got started on the Thaumcraft. Most of this stuff I'm probably going to do off camera unless there's something pretty interesting that I want you guys to see. I know a lot of the research is very, very boring, so I don't want to record that. But we got 2 big nodes ready to go for what I need to do. Also, between last episode and now, down here, I've made a few more changes. I have set up monitors here to show the different ores. I'm auto-smelting the bronze. That's why there's none here. We have all this smelted here. The copper's being auto-smelted as well. It's going to take a little bit longer before that gets completely done. We do have a lot of copper, but as you can see, that number is slowly going down. Same with the iron and the tin. All of this stuff is pretty much being auto-smelted at this point. I can't do anything with the titanium because we don't have an industrial blast furnace. Plenty of redstone at this point. And then over on this wall, I have like all the bee-specific stuff, like the silk wisp. I have pollen, royal jelly, wax, propolis, honeydew, honey, seed drops, and the oily propolis. With those extra steam boilers over there, it seems like I'm actually starting to lose this stuff. I believe I had around 40,000 of those when I hooked them all up. So yeah, we're losing them slightly. So I'm going to have to think about in a few days hooking up frames over at the oily bees. Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah, we need frames over there, don't we? So when we run low on the oily propolis, they can start mass producing more of that stuff, and then we can make sure we always have a stockpile of this ready to go to be turned into fuel. Okay, so back here I have started labeling things. I'm not sure if I like this or not, but I just wanted to know which of these fabricators was making which dust. So yeah, I just put a little sign on each one of them just so I know without having to click on each one, like which one's the iron dust. Kind of labeled everything else over here. I'm auto crafting oak wood, and this is being done by a level emitter. If I have less than 500 of the oak wood in my system, it's going to turn on a redstone signal, and it's going to use the cheaty book of cheatiness and some redstone to turn one oak wood log into 3 of them. So yep, then I move my impregnated frame creations over here, and these cans. Yeah, I don't think there's really a good way to do that with applied energistics to make those cans when a carpenter needs it for this recipe. In fact, I think it might even be pointless to auto craft those when I could just craft up like 1,000 of those and be good for a month or 2. So I might remove that stuff. I'm not sure yet. And then I move my ender chests over here where this one's got the dissipation charges for the rainmaker. This says redstone frames. If we run low on redstone, we can send frames over there. These are all hooked up with export buses and level emitters down below. Let's see. This is where the oily propolis is being sent over to the oil area. Silk wisp frames, seed drop frames, and chocolate frames. I was using the chocolate frames to speed up the titanium bees so they would produce the drones faster so I could hook those up. And then over here, I've changed these furnaces so they are just export buses directly into them. I was thinking about it, and it was kind of silly to, smelt that stuff on demand, especially for like iron and copper and things like that where you never really need the dust. So I got rid of the interfaces and the patterns. I put export buses directly on the furnaces, so they're always filling up. If there's any iron dust, it goes directly in here, and it's always being smelted until there's no more dust. So I think that's probably a better solution. Over here, I put silicon, glass, and rubber patterns in this one since those are needed, but I don't want to smelt all of my silicon, all of my quartz dust. I don't want to smelt all of my sand, and I don't think I want to smelt all of my sticky resin into rubber. But if I need those items, I can craft them. So same thing with refined iron. This one should go over here too. It's not something I need all the time. And these interfaces, like you can put so many things in them. Like, what is it, like 9? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you can put 9 different recipes per interface per furnace. So that's something I might do. I might move the refined iron over, and then I get rid of the extra interfaces here. And that's pretty much all of the changes down here in this processing room. Now, I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with this room. I've had some comments saying that this room is pretty large and it feels too big for what I'm doing here. So maybe I might put a balcony or a second level or something in here. I'm definitely going to have to think about that. I'm not sure how I would do that. I might even lower like these pillars. No, not pillars. Rows of blocks. I'm not sure what you call those. But I might lower those down so about a halfway point so we can have a lower level and an upper level. But that's something that I'll have to think about. Probably talk to Corrales or DMAC, get some input from them, see what they think. But yeah, I think that's probably going to do it from around here. Now, earlier today, Corrales asked me if I would show him some of the applied energistics stuff. So I recorded quite a lot of stuff with him, showing him, just the basics. Some of it was kind of funny. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here for now, but I'm going to jump into that footage. And yeah, so probably not going to be a very good proper closing to this video, but thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
It's just like 1:30 p.m. so it's not that bad.
But you normally stay up till like 5 in the morning or something, don't you?
Yeah, like I told my wife like, I'm gonna try like a night schedule instead.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually like sleep to like 11 a.m.
Oh,
Then I would
wow.
go wake up and then spend the whole day with the family and stuff or my wife and do stuff. And then I just like 11 p.m. or something, I just sit here until like 7 a.m. and sleep for like 4 or 5 hours and the same. And
4 or
I'm
5
just trying.
hours. You must be tired a lot then.
Nah, I usually don't sleep much, so that's good for me.
Okay.
But I'm trying out different like systems and how it works because doing recordings is like I'm most creative at night.
Right.
Oh, we got a creeper. Taste my JJ. Bam. All right.
Looked like he liked that for JJ.
Dude, it's called Mrs. Corrales.
That's right. You named it Miss Girl. That's awesome. Does she know?
I don't think she knows. All right, it's all right. See here. Are you recording?
Oh yeah, I've been recording this whole time.
Oh no. You have to edit some stuff out.
What?
The JJ part.
No,
You
no,
have
no.
to edit.
That's definitely going, and that's like the best part.
All right, buddy. So, looky. Yo, guys. Who is here? Hypnotized.
Hello, how's it going?
It's going good, buddy. Thank you for joining me in this video about AE,
No
which
problem.
stands for
Applied energistics.
energistics. And that is basically like compact storage units and stuff, right? Hard
Right.
drives, disk drives, and stuff.
Yeah, it's a completely different storage system than most of Minecraft. You store your stuff in like disk drives. It's weird.
It's cool, buddy, because
It
it's
is cool.
compact. It's like you can fit everything in. Like I've seen your place. It's just looking bananas in your place.
The best part about it is that wireless remote, though. You know that's awesome.
What does that do, by the way?
It lets you access your inventory, all the stuff that you stored, anywhere.
For real?
Yeah,
Do you have it on you?
I do.
Can I see it?
Okay.
I'm not gonna steal it, buddy. I'm not gonna steal it. There we go. Amy Wireless Access Terminal. Let me just see here.
Mhm.
Oh, it's
It,
no
it,
signal.
won't, it won't work for here, actually, because we're too far away, but you can set up wireless access points around your base so it'll work anywhere.
In the base.
Yeah, wherever you have the
perimeter.
wireless things.
Dude, that is pretty badass. So basically, if you set up one here, it would still work, or do you need to like connect them throughout the world, or how
Oh,
does it work?
yeah, it needs to be run. You need a wire, basically, from your main storage system right to where you have your wireless thing. So if you wanted to work here from my base, you would have to run a wire probably about 2,000 blocks.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
That's a really bad idea. Dude, I'm drinking the ambrosia, and I
Oh,
got bubbles.
you get the little swirlies.
That is awesome. So, dude, like, what is the first step in this mod?
All
Like, I've
right.
been preparing, I've been preparing, setting up some stuff. I made some silicone. I made some quartz cutting knives and stuffs.
Well, you've pretty much got the first steps already down. Because the first
The-
step would be to go out and find some quartz crystal and some quartz dust. And yeah, you've already gone way beyond that.
I've got that. That is solved. So I
Yeah.
got a lot of stacks of that at base. So that is pretty much covered. I got the silicone, which I smelted in a smelter.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got the cutting knives done.
You might have too many of those, but that's fine. They're not too expensive to make. But the very first thing that you need to get the applied energistics going is the AE controller, or actually, I think it's called an ME controller.
ME controller is basically iron, quartz crystal, and the ME advanced processor.
Yep,
Which is,
that is true.
dude, I'm just gonna go back quickly to my base and get some diamonds.
Oh yeah.
Because I can see we need diamonds, and I got some. Dude, I totally need to make another diamond age because I'm running low on diamonds now.
Have you looked at the equivalent exchange where you can turn gold into diamonds or ender pearls into diamonds?
I have, but that feels kind of like cheating,
It is kind of cheaty. I agree. I agree.
And I'm like, it's better just to make an age.
But making a Mistcraft age full of diamonds, that's totally legit.
That is legit. That takes a lot of skill and practice, buddy. So let me just see here. First of all, so the ME controller. So basically what I'm going to do is just put this baby. So cutting knife, diamond. That is like baby stuff to make.
Yeah, none of this stuff is very complicated. The hardest
Yeah.
part is just collecting the quartz.
Oh, I got a bunch of that from the quarries. You know what this kind of feels like? It kind of feels like... Have you ever made a power suit?
Oh, I have not actually. That's one of the things that I haven't done yet.
Because that is like so simple to make, but just takes so much time. And this guy feels like, there's like...
Why does making the power suit take so much time? Is it just a lot of crafting, or do you have to use expensive resources?
Basically, all the resources are really cheap. You just need some iron, gold, and stuff, and redstone. And it's like super cheap. It's like really, really cheap, but it's so much of it, It's like small modules, and then you have to attach modules to the power suit. The power suit itself takes like 20 seconds to make.
Oh.
But all the modules you're going to add to it later on is just, oh my God, it just takes time.
Now, once you make the modules, do you ever have to make them again, or?
Nope. Well, if you lose the suit, you have to. But as long as you get the suit. Although what I've noticed, let me just put this in the power furnace, and it transforms to that magical thing. What I've noticed with the power suit, if you die in an age, you lose the suit. For some reason. I don't know if that is the case or what, but when I went into my age, I lost the suit totally.
You lost the suit just by going to an age, or did you die?
No, when I died.
When you died, yes.
So what I did, like I died, all the stuff was still there, like all my stuff, but the power suit was totally missing, and I was like totally upset because it takes some time to make it, to be honest. But yeah.
Yeah.
So don't die in an age.
With the applied energistics, you can also set up what's called auto crafting patterns, and you can say, make me one power suit, and it will craft everything necessary to put together and just give you a power suit from all the raw materials.
For real.
For real. You will love it.
So cool.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you are.
What does this do, by the way?
All right. So the ME controller, this is the main thing that all of your other things are part of the ME system attach to. So on this thing, you would attach your wireless access point. You would attach like disk drives, pretty much everything that you would want.
How do we break it, by the way? If you just want to break it, can I use my Vajayjay, which is called Mrs. Kiralis?
I don't know if you can use the Vajayjay on it, but I would imagine you can. It just breaks with a regular pick.
All right, let me just see.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It's still here. What power does this consume? Can we use like MJs on this baby?
You can use MJs, you can use EU, and I think that's it. Maybe there's a third power source. I can't remember.
Looky, buddy.
Yep, you are good.
We are online, so this is the first step, of crafting machines and stuff. So that is the ME controller. Next step would be...
Oh, once you have the controller, you're going to need something to store. So you're going to need either an ME chest where you can put one drive in, or you're going to want an ME drive where you can put 10 different disks in.
Dude, that ME drive is totally badass.
Yeah, the ME drive is really good.
Dude, this is really simple to make this stuff. I'm kind of surprised, Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's still a noob school and all. But I'm kind of surprised how easy this is to make.
It is pretty easy, but the thing is, you can't make this right at the start of the game because you need constant power to access your items. If your system runs out of power, you can't get to your items again.
But they are not gone. It's just you can't access them, basically.
Right, exactly.
All right. Well, it could be worse. But I mean, like, if I just check all the stuff here, it's like, doesn't really require that much stuff, like chests and glass and some iron and stuff. It's like, huh.
No. Like, once you're about, midway through the game, once you have your first quarry or whatever, you should be able to set this up very, very easily.
Let me just see here. Look at this. So I almost got the ME drive. And by the way, the disk drives, are those expensive, though?
The disk drives, they aren't expensive, but, well... I guess that's not true. The 64K drive, the biggest one, takes a lot of crafting materials to get to it. But the smallest one is pretty easy to get.
So the ME1K storage, basically.
Right. That one's pretty simple.
So that's like iron, redstone, and storage cell.
Right. And if you want the 4K, it's basically 3 of those 1Ks. And then if you want like the 8K, I think it's 8K, I can't remember, 16K. But anyway, it uses 3 of the next 64. One down.
So the 64 is the max capacity of it.
Right. The 64K, I have one of these drives filled up with those, so 10 of those disks, and I have my applied energistics system automatically crafting it for me, so it's so awesome.
Yep. Can we use it here? Can you place it just next to that?
No, not really. Because if
Mm-mm.
you want to set up the auto crafting, it's a multi-block structure. So you
Oh,
need, yeah, like 50 blocks or something all total.
50 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
This is the noob school. Have you seen the sign, buddy?
Yep, I know. We're not quite there yet.
I'm just into the basics, you know. Let me just make a drive and put it in. So
Yep.
I'm just gonna make the 1K drive just to be the basic processors. You see, this is what I mean. It takes kind of some time to make them because it's so many components.
Yeah, that's the hardest part
Like
of it, is
make
just getting
this,
all the
make that.
different. Mm-hmm.
But this is really simple. So I'm just gonna pick those up, those bad boys. How many do we need? 10 of those. Yes, 10, and smelt them. Bam. And I'm totally happy about this because this is kind of gonna solve my issue on, on storage.
All your storage needs, yeah. You could hook these up so your quarry that you have in Mistcraft World just goes directly into your system. You don't have to worry about a sorting machine. You don't have to worry about anything.
Ha, dude! You know what I didn't know?
Hmm.
That like the power furnace, it actually outputs into the project table straight away.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, where's your stuff going?
I didn't notice that. No, like I thought it was you that picking up the stuff and placing it, but no,
Nope.
no, no,
No,
nope.
yeah, that's funny.
I didn't notice that until now. All right, so let me just make. How many of those 1K do we need? You think?
Well, what?
The 1K drives.
Well, if you're just gonna
Oh,
set
first
up
of
a,
all,
a small demonstration, you only need one.
so let me just make one. But first of all, it's redstone. All right, so you know me, I made a big boo-boo. Where's the quartz at? There we go. This might be pretty boring for people to watch at points, but this is really important stuff.
It is important.
It is important because otherwise people don't know how to make it. There we go. So I got the storage cell, which is I think the most important component in that, right?
Yes, that is the main part of the drive. Yep.
Dude, and we're gonna get back to your base later on, like in a second, and just so you can explain, because I've been there a couple of times, stealing bees. No, I haven't been stealing bees. I actually borrowed one bee, and I've told you about that.
But
No
you're gonna
hard
give it
feelings.
back, right? Because that's what borrowing means.
I'm gonna give it back, but I kind of lost it.
Oh.
No, it's alive. It's alive. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, tell you what. Let's just consider it a gift then.
No, you can get it back. It's just a diligent bee.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's like no, really like hardcore bee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't take my valuable bees because they're valuable.
No, I'm not gonna take him. So bam.
Nice. Okay.
This
So
is really impressive. Yeah.
so now you got your controller and you have your disk drive,
Mm-hmm.
but you have no way of actually accessing your stuff. You can't put
How?
things in or out.
So that's the next stage, basically.
That's the next stage.
And we need for that.
I believe. Well, you can do it one of two ways. One of them's a crafting terminal, which is kind of like a project table that accesses all your stuff, and it has like a crafting grid on it. And there's also, I forget what it's called. Let me look it up. ME something.
We have an access terminal.
Is it an access terminal? Yeah, that's what it is. An access terminal.
That seems pretty hardcore because that needs cable and everything.
Yeah, it needs a cable and a conversion matrix.
But it's still simple stuff to make.
Yeah, it's not too difficult. It just requires a lot of crafting right up front.
Yeah, but if you make stacks of those processors and stuff, you're pretty much set throughout the game.
Yeah, pretty much. But each one of those drives, like when you want to make the 64K drive, I think that's going to require something like 15 of the diamond processors and 40 of the gold processors. I think it's been a while since I crafted those manually.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
Yeah, it does require a lot of resources.
Oh, we got new stuff here, buddy. We got a cable.
Oh, you made yourself a cable and a conversion matrix.
So what we need is quartz fiber, which is made out of quartz dust and glass. Of course, that's something new. So I'm just going to make myself one of those. How much cable do we need? And this cable, this is a special cable, right? You can color it and everything.
You can color it. I have not colored any of it myself. I would say if you're going to make the cable, I would probably make a stack. You're going to use it for lots of different things.
In this stage?
Not this stage, but you're eventually going to put your... Like you're gonna have a wireless access terminal, and you're gonna want to put that a little bit further away. I think the cable is also used in quite a few of the recipes.
So, but it's pretty simple to make as long as you get the quartz. Is the quartz found in this world, or you need to make like a Minecraft, a Mistcraft age or something like that? How does that work?
If you start up a brand new Feed the Beast Ultimate world, it should be anywhere. Unfortunately for us, we started with the Minecraft pack, and they didn't have applied energistics, so everywhere that we rendered chunks did not have the applied energistics quartz. So we pretty much had to do Mistcraft to get it. I mean, you can go way, way, way far out and render new chunks and find it in the overworld if you like.
Yeah, but it's a pain.
It is a pain. There you go.
All right, so now we got this, and basically what this does, it kind of...
is you can just go ahead and click your items right in there. Hey.
All right. That kind of is cool.
Where'd the items go?
I don't know. What was it? Diamonds.
Did it eat them?
No, you're bad.
No, those are your diamonds. Those are your diamonds.
Oh, have you been stealing from me? Is that for the bee, by the way? Payback. All right, but where do we put the items? In here?
Just you can just click them right in there.
Oh.
Now, if you look at the drive, if you look at the ME drive and hover over the ME 1K storage, you can see it's got two different things of information. It says 4 of 63 types and 46 of 1,024 bytes used. So the bytes is how much storage space it can hold, and the types is the unique different items you can put in there. So it does have a limitation. You can only put 63 different items in there.
Type of items.
Right. And each time you put in a different type, it uses more bytes. But if you only put in one type and put a whole bunch of them in there, it uses less bytes per item. It's kind of weird how that works. But basically, the less different types, the more items it can store.
This is pretty cool. So basically, I could take out this drive, right? Mm-hmm. And I could put it in like a chest nearby, just for storage. And then whenever I want to use that item, I can just put it back and bam, I got my stuff.
In fact, if you want to see that work, if you go over by that experience table over there, there's an ME chest. You can swap out my drive for your drive, or I can bring that drive over here.
I'm here.
Yeah, if you just grab that disk and put it over in your ME drive over here, you can see all those items in your storage.
Oh, so basically what I could do is go to your base and borrow your drives, right?
You could do that if you wanted to.
Oh, that is so awesome. And like, does it matter how many of those ME drives I got? Can I have like 10 of those and one access terminal?
Correct. Yep. In fact, you could even add on like 10 of these different drives if you wanted to, 10 of the drive blocks, and fill those all up with disks. It'll all be a part of the same network.
Dude, this is so bananas. Like, this is so much better than using barrels and stuff.
The only downfall is you have to provide a power. If you lose your power, say you lose power when you log off and you have a quarry going into it or something, that'll cause problems.
Yeah, it will, but I mean, as long as I got power to it, it should be fine.
Yeah, exactly. If you have a solar panel or, some unlimited power source, you're fine.
Yeah, but if you're using a solar panel, that should still keep it, because we said this. How much MJ does this take?
Well, okay, so if we look at it right now, it says energy used 9 units a tick. And for MJ, I believe the conversion is 5 units for 1 MJ. So you're using just under 2 MJ a tick right now.
That's like nothing.
It's nothing.
Dude, thank you very much. And guys, those who are watching this on my channel or whatnot, check out Hypnotizd. The link is in the description, so check him out. He's a nice guy.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
And you're playing all kinds of games now, right? You're playing like Minecraft, and you're playing like Minecraft, then you play Minecraft, and then you play some Skyrim.
Just a little Skyrim, but it's a Minecraft.
Dude,
Minecraft.
You made me start playing Skyrim.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm in love with that game. I'm not very good at it though, but
I'm not real good either.
But it's kind of cool, the world is just humongous.
Oh, you can just spend hours.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
There's actually a Minecraft mod for it. Check it out, buddy, if you haven't.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
There's a Minecraft mod, so the mobs or the persons in the game, the foe, they change it to like Steves and stuff, and it started attacking you.
Oh, wow.
That is pretty cool, to be honest. And there's
like
a bunch of... I don't know if there were creepers. I haven't seen that, but I know there was like pigs and stuff from Minecraft.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool looking, and So you have to check it out.
Cool. All right.
But guys, thank you for watching. Check out Hypno, and hopefully you guys learned something, because I did. Now I can build this in my base instead of barrels, because barrels are just so 1990, right?
Yeah,
This is
they're like so
2014.
so 2 months ago.
See you guys, and
See ya.
take care.